Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I hadn't intended on filming a video today, but shit went down last night. It got a little crazy, and if you saw my live last night on here, then you already know that I was infuriated. My blood was boiling, and it was just a whole mess. So now that I'm a little bit calmer, now that I know a little bit better about what happened and why, I figured I would do a video to talk about everything that went down. Okay, so this season is trash. The cast members are disgusting, and that's that on that. There's maybe only 4 house guests that are actually good people and nice and genuine and who are on my favorites list, and that is David, Kemi, Nicole, and Ovi is on there too. He sucks at this game, but he's a nice guy. So yesterday was the nomination ceremony. As we all know, unfortunately, Nick is HOH. He ended up putting wishful thinking. He ended up putting Jess and Cliff up on the block. I already knew that he was gonna do that. He said it. So before the nominations, everyone was like, oh, I love Nicole, she's so nice, she's so genuine, we know she didn't do that rogue vote, like someone was just trying to create havoc in the house, blah blah blah. Everyone was pro Nicole. Feeds go down. I guess maybe this conversation happened before feeds went down. I don't know. I haven't seen the conversation, so I'm assuming it happened when feeds went down. But Nicole and Bella had a conversation. Bella told Nicole, hey, just so you know, they are really pushing for Nick to put you up on the block. Well, Nicole was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Like, this is crazy. They were telling me that I should put you up on the block if I won HOH. And like you and Nick, like they want to backdoor you guys, or they want to put you up on the block or backdoor you, whatever. Bella freaks out, like, internally. They have the nomination ceremony. He puts Cliff and Jessica up on the block. I guess afterwards, she goes up to the HOH room with Nick and tells him what happened. And then while she's telling him, Tommy, with his rat ass, disgusting mall rat wannabe Walmart brand gutter rat bitch ass, walks in and he's like, what's going on? Hold on, I think you can hear me. He's like, what's going on? Like, explain to me what's happening right now. She does. While she's doing that, Holly, Christy, and Annalise, they walk in too, and they can feel the tension, and they're like, what's going on? And basically everything blows up into a clusterfuck. They're all up in the HOH with Jack and Jackson, and Sam is in there now too. And they're all losing their shit, yelling at the HOH screen saying, fuck you, Nicole, fuck you, fuck you. I guess Bella told Christy that Nicole told her that Christy said that Bella and Nick are bullying her. And Christy's like, I never said that. I never said that you guys bully her. And then I guess Bella was like, well, she also told me that you guys wanted to put Nick and I up on the block. And they're like, we never said that, when they really did. See, the problem is that Nicole isn't lying here. All of this was said. So the fact that Christy, Jack, Jackson, Holly, Annalise, all these people, the hateful group, can really sit up there and act like just last week they weren't talking shit about Nick and Bella is astounding. They really latched on and just went crazy over this whole Nicole situation while she was telling the truth. It's disgusting. Furthermore, and I said this in my live last night, I cannot believe that Sam, as a parent, can feel good in his heart for allowing that kind of shit to happen, for being a part of it, for sitting in that room and letting these people rip this girl apart and not think there's anything wrong with it. There's no amount of money that could ever make me sit there and be like, you know what, I'm gonna sit here and just listen and be a part of this. No, my daughter would be watching. She sees me as a role model, and I would feel like such a piece of shit if I was a part of anything like that. Because I would never want Emilia, my daughter, to ever grow up to be like that. To ever grow up to think that that's okay. And she's looking at me as her role model and her I guess, you know, example. And I'd be a hypocrite if I sat in there. And so it's safe to say that I'm mostly disappointed with Sam. As a parent, watching another parent allow that kind of shit to happen, they were saying awful things about Nicole. It really, really set something off in me and like really just pissed me off. So they're all like losing their shit, like going crazy. All the while, Nicole, Kemi, Ovi, Jessica, Cliff, and David are all downstairs like, what's going on? I don't understand what's happening right now, because they could hear everyone in the HOH yelling and screaming. At one point, Ovi goes upstairs, tries to figure out what's going on. They literally tell him to go away, that he's not a part of this conversation, that they don't want him here. And he even tells them, like, this isn't nice. Like, you guys, this isn't cool. How you guys are acting is not cool. I don't like it. And he walks downstairs. And then at another point, Nicole goes upstairs and knocks on the door. They open it and she's like, what's going on? Like, can I come in? Like, I don't understand what's happening. And they shut the door on her face. She tells him, she's like, that's not cool. Like, I'm not a child. Don't treat me like a child. Don't slam doors in my face. I'm just saying, like, if that were me, I would have slammed that door right open and knocked some heads in, because nobody slams a door in my face. Nobody treats me like a child. Like, it's not happening. And then at another point, like, Ovi was kind of like, I think it was after they slammed the door in Nicole's face, Ovi was being verbal and was like, this isn't cool, like, you guys are being messed up right now. And Cliff, with his stupid ass, kept saying, Ovi, remember your game, protect your game, protect your game. Like, fuck you, Cliff. Like, you're really sitting here too as a parent allowing this shit to happen, and you're trying to tell him not to stand up for what's right. Like, what happened to morals? I just don't get it. So the whole time, like, they're up there, everyone's downstairs, like, freaking out. They eventually come down. David and Ovi are in the pantry. Jack comes in. Ovi's like, hey, what's going on? And Jack had the most arrogant, cocky, like, piece of shit vibe. The way his voice, like, the tone of his voice was just so arrogant and disgusting. He told Ovi, he's like, well, you have nothing to worry about. You're in Camp Comeback. We can't touch you. Like, excuse me? Like, you better rethink who you're speaking to. And then Nicole walks in and she asks Jack, like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand what's happening. And Jack tells her, well, I'm trying to figure that out too. And then he walks away. You guys, everyone on Twitter, Kyle, hey dude, hey. Like, we were all infuriated watching this. You guys already know, like, I was on live for the majority of it. And then, so eventually word gets out that it had something to do with Nicole. Nicole starts freaking out and crying. The majority of the night, she was sobbing her eyes out. Like, it was so sad. I wanted to reach to the screen and give her a cuddle, because it was so, like, the way that they were treating her and shunning her and ignoring her was just awful and disgusting. Eventually, Christy ended up going in the RV room and having a conversation with Nicole. Of course, Tommy, with his bitch ass, has to go in there. Apparently, Tommy is the mediator of Big Brother 21. Everyone in that house needs a babysitter when they have a conversation with someone. So Tommy, I guess, is that person, which in hindsight really puts him in a great position, because he's just getting fed information constantly, but he's a fucking bitch. Like, I can't stand Tommy. He makes my skin crawl. Like, the way that he was acting last night also was just vile. Like, he went from hugging Nicole and comforting her to going in the next room and trashing her. It was, you guys, like, watching last night really, like, fucked with my mental health. I guess I'll get into that in a little bit. Like, it was like flashbacks, PTSD of, like, awful experiences in school, because that was what it was like. So Christy and Nicole have their conversation, and Christy explains to her, like, look, my feelings are hurt because I was told that you said I said something that I didn't say. And Nicole was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why I'm being made out to be the villain right now. All of my words are being misconstrued and misinterpreted. Like, this is ridiculous. And then she was like, I don't understand why we weren't allowed up in the room. Like, that wasn't cool. That was so unnecessary. And, oh, and you know what? Kat was down there too. I forgot to mention Kat. She was a part of the exiled downstairs also. But Kat is kind of a lost cause. Like, I love her, but she really, like, sticks to that side. She's kind of like the female Ovi. Like, no matter how obvious it is made that you're an outsider of the group, they still attach themselves to that group. It's weird. Anyways, so Tommy suggests, like, hey, why don't you have one-on-ones with a few people and explain your side? Like, if this is how you feel, then explain yourself. Nicole's like, all right, well, whatever, I guess I'll do that. So eventually Holly and Annalise, they find out that Nicole is sobbing and crying, and they go in there and comfort her and tell her, like, look, we'll talk, but not right now because we're still a little upset. Like, I guess I guess Nicole told Bella that Nick, or no, I forget, but somehow it came back. Nicole told Holly that Nick called her a bitch, and they told Nick that she said that, and Nick was like, I would never call Holly a bitch, but he did, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, so Holly was like, my feelings are still really hurt, like, I don't know how to feel right now, so maybe we'll talk tomorrow. And, well, Tommy went and told, and it wasn't even a conversation about how, like, Nicole's feeling or Nicole's side of things. It was just a, like, we'll talk tomorrow, we just don't feel like talking about it tonight. It was that kind of thing. Like, don't cry, though. Like, we don't like to see you cry. It was one of those moments. They were really trying to comfort her, I guess. Of course, this is after Annalise was pretty much threatening Nicole, not to her face, but, you know, like, she was upstairs going, oh, bring her up here. I'm going to rip her new. I'm going to go off on her. Like, bitch, try it. Okay, Nicole will punch you into next year. Anyways, so Tommy goes and tells Bella this, and Bella's like, okay, well, I guess I have to have a conversation with her now, you guys. And this is the part, this is the moment that, like, made me just have to turn off feeds. So she goes in the RV room to have a conversation with Nicole. Tommy is there, of course. And Nicole tells her, like, look, my feelings are really hurt. I said some things to you in confidence, and I don't understand why you had to go and run and tell everybody that. Like, I said some really personal things to you and how I was feeling. Like, it hurt my feelings. Well, Bella just runs and just goes and rants on how disgusting Nicole is, how obnoxious she is, and vile. She just kept using all these descriptive words, and then just kept... The funny thing about it is that Bella was really not making any kind of sense. She was kind of just running around in a circle trying to make herself look like the victim, and it was beyond. At one point she was like, America's gonna see, you know, everything's on tape, so America's gonna see that I'm in the right and that I didn't do anything wrong. And Nicole started laughing because it was funny. Like, yeah, America is 100% gonna see you being a lying snake rat ass bitch. Like, we already know, you know. And so Nicole lets her finish. She never said anything. She had that one moment of chuckling, but she never said anything while Bella was speaking. She was super respectful and mature. And then once Bella's done, Nicole starts to try to speak, and Bella goes, nope, I'm done. I'm over it. My feelings have changed. I changed my mind. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm out. And she goes and leaves without letting Nicole speak. And Nicole's just sitting there like, Tommy, did you just see this? Like, I let her speak, and Tommy's bitch ass. If I were Tommy, I would have told her, no, you sit your little ass down, Bella. Okay, Twilight. You sit your ass down and you listen to what Nicole has to say. Like, be a mature ass bitch. But Tommy is a loser, and, you know. Anyways, so he tells Nicole, like, hey, you know, just consider this a break, you know, like, a moment, just let her be whatever. Well, if it were me, and I'm just saying this right now, Nicole is a much nicer person than I am, because I would have followed Bella's wiggity whack ass out to the kitchen and I would have said my damn piece. I would have yelled, probably swore a few times, maybe called her ugly, who knows, but words would have been had and I would have said my piece and made myself feel better. I probably would have signed my fate and gotten myself evicted, but it's whatever. I'm still gonna go defending myself, you know? But Nicole's a much nicer person than I'm. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Bella had the audacity, the balls, to bring up Nicole's grandma. She was like, yeah, Nicole, I found out that your grandma's not dead. Or no, she didn't say that. She's like, I found out that, you know, when you said that you swore on your grandma's life, your grandma's actually dead. So I felt really betrayed by that. Nicole was like, I never said that. I said I swear on my grandmother's grave. And so once Bella left, Kenny walked in and Nicole told her, she's like, she brought up my family and if she does that again, I'm punching her in the face. And I was like, just do it. Go do it. Like, I'll give you money. Like, I'll stand you forever. Like, we'll be best buddies. Like, I'll pay for your bail. Go punch her in the face. Because if there's a better time, it is now. Punch that hoe in the face. She didn't. But I understand why. Like, you know, she doesn't want to catch a charge. I would have. Like, you don't talk about my family. But it's whatever. So, at that point, that's where I had to end it. Because, A, I was tired of shit. My neck hurt because of all the tension. And I was really getting pissed off. Like, PTSD. Like, the way that they were treating Nicole was vile. Vile. Like, it made my skin crawl. And it was just... You know, like, it was just awful. And Jackson Holly... I know Jackson and Holly, but maybe even Annalise all said that Nicole isn't lying. So how can you... I understand that it's a game, but no game, no amount of money could ever make me know. Like, if it were me and I knew that Nicole wasn't lying, I could never just sit there and let her be treated like that. Like, no amount of money could make me do that. I guess that's because I'm a good person. And all of these people are vile trash. Walmart dumpster, plague-filled rat trash. And I'm not, because I'm fabulous as fuck. And so I could never be like that. I could never do that. And it's skin crawling and just irritating that it's like, and you know, like, and I watched feeds for Big Brother 19 and for Big Brother 15, and I can't remember, maybe because I'm a parent now, and... No! Yes, because I'm a parent now, and so I kind of look at it a little bit differently, but I know I didn't get as passionate or as angry with those two seasons as I did last night when I was watching it. And similar things happened. But I guess maybe now I'm looking at it a little bit differently, from a different perspective, like as a parent. I got pissed off for those two seasons also, like, don't get me wrong. Like, you can go watch my videos for Big Brother 19. I was pissed. But I was shaking last night. My heart hurt. My neck hurt from the tension. Like, I really got a little too into it. But I just can't stand seeing people treated like that. Like, it irritates the shit out of me. Like, it really bothers me. And the fact that, like, the majority of the people, like, just didn't see a problem with this. Like, obviously the people who were on the outs did, but only Ovi really spoke up. Like, I really wish that Kemi would have been like, fuck you, Bella, fuck you, Nick, like, you guys all suck ass. Like, you already called them out in your speech. Like, keep that same energy. Like, stand up for Nicole, say something, like, go off. But she didn't, and like, I don't hold that against her. I just wish that she would have. Cliff can go jump off himself, and it's that simple. So that's everything that happened last night and why. Bella's disgusting. Nick, you're ugly as shit. Like, how are you a therapist? He called Nicole a sociopath. Like, you're really diagnosing Nicole over what? You weren't even there for the conversation. You really listened to Nicole, to Bella's lies and her exaggeration. Like, Christy, you eat like a damn sailor. Like, really close your mouth for once. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear your nasty ass irritating voice. Like, Jack, what are you doing with your life? Like, go get a haircut, get your weird hello my name is tattoo lasered off. Like, ugh. Anal lice, go take a damn shower. I don't even think you know how to do that without getting laid in it. Holly, what is up? Like, stop it. You're boring. Jackson, you eat too damn much. Like, you're a human garbage disposal, and I can't deal with you and your jaw. Like, every time I watch you, I feel like your jaw is about to come through the TV and poke my eye out. Like, ouch. Oh my God. Sam, you're probably the bottom of the barrel for me. You're a parent and you really allowed them to act like that, and you really sat in there and played along. He laughed, he smiled, he jumped up. They at one point did like a prayer circle. It was weird. They're a weird cult and I can't get with it. Like, ugh. I was so ready to skydive into that damn house last night. Like, y'all don't even realize. So what I think I might do is, Kyle, you ready to go visit the house with a megaphone? Because I'm ready to tell them all what's what. Like, legit. Let's do a vote. What shall Kyle and I say in a megaphone at the house? Let's do it. And you know what? I would love to get me some tickets to go to a live taping for Jack's eviction or Bella's, and I'll boo. I'll straight up boo, and I'll get kicked out and banned from ever coming back. It's whatever, you know? But anyways, she's hungry, I'm hungry, it's hot. I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened, everything that went down. And yeah, I'm sure I missed a few things. I really need to start writing notes about what I want to talk about in my videos. But I feel like it's way more natural for me to just go off, you know? Yeah. But I'm sure I forgot some things. So, first, okay, so last night, what we thought would happen was, because they were Jack and Christy were talking about if they get picked, then they'll keep noms the same, because they're more threatened by Cliff. But then today, Jack said something along the lines of, if he gets picked, he's taking Cliff off. So I don't know what the fuck is going on in that regard, but what I need to have happen, let's manifest this right now, because they haven't done Power Veto picks yet. We need Nicole to win, and that's the bottom line. Because if she doesn't, then she's screwed. It's that simple. I don't see it working in her favor in any angle unless she wins. So let's hope that happens. Oh, and Jessica, what are you doing with your life? Like, are you okay? Last night, she was trying to make excuses for the toxic masculinity in the house, and I was watching it, and I'm concerned. She was saying things like, oh, you know, men don't realize what they say and how they come across. Like, she was basically, you know, excusing the way that the men spoke to Nicole, or in general. And she was like, yeah, my husband, you know, he says a lot of mean, random things sometimes, but I know his character. And then she's like, my sister hates me for that, but I know he's a nice person. Like, Jessica, are you okay? You need to love yourself. No man should ever be excused for saying mean things like that. Like, my husband and I joke around, like, all the time, but he never says mean things seriously to me like that. Never. Like, him and I will go back and forth like, you're a nasty bitch. Yeah, well, you know, fuck you. You know, like, it'll be back and forth, like, we're bashing on each other. But never has he ever, in seriousness, said anything mean to me like that. And I would never excuse it, ever. And it's really depressing to me that for someone who claims to be so pro-woman, she's really making excuses for the way that these men spoke to these women. It's disgusting. So, Jessica, right? Anyways, I gotta go. I have some horchata and a tostada waiting for me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to... I'm coming. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you. Bye.